So right now I am waiting to go to class, and you guys know I went to bed at like 1:30. I didn't end up falling asleep until close to 5, I think, maybe a little bit later, but I'm actually wide awake right now. It's only noon, but I got up at like 10 and I finished my paper, and now I'm like wide awake. So I figured I'm gonna do this new About Me video. I did one a while back, and I had a request from our lovely Din in the chat room. She wants to know how the shop is going. It's going pretty amazing. If only I could do stuff on the computer right, and I could like insert a heart piece there, but you guys have to pretend. There. It's going great. I mean, Kylie and Kayla comes in and she buys stuff from me, and then sometimes you have Link come in and he buys stuff from me, and then you have like the Kokiri kids, and they're like, oh hey, let me buy stuff, and I'm like, no, you're not leaving the forest anyways, what do you need it for? But I need a footstool because I can't see over the top of the thing. I'm like a smurf. So I figured since most of you follow me for Zelda, I would talk to you about my experiences with Zelda. I've been playing since I was about 7 or 8. Whenever Game Boy Colors came out, I got a Game Boy Color, and then I got like Pokemon Red with it, which was really exciting. And then I saved enough money up, and they didn't actually have the game I wanted when I went to the store to get it. So I ended up getting Link's Awakening, and that kind of like spawned my obsession. It was the first Zelda game I actually ever remember playing. I know my sister had a Super Nintendo, so maybe we played one of the other ones, but that's literally the first game I remember playing from the Zelda franchise. And then we got a Nintendo 64 like 2 summers after it came out, so it wasn't really like cool to have one anymore, but we got one, and then we used to rent video games for it because they were still making them at that point. And the first one we ever played on Nintendo 64 was actually Majora's Mask. So there was like a gap in there, about a year of us playing games. So we didn't actually start with Ocarina of Time. We started with Majora's Mask, but then my brother wanted Majora's Mask for his birthday, and they didn't have it when we went to go buy his game, so we ended up getting Ocarina of Time. And I remember, I was the first person in the house who actually played the game. My mom let me open it, and then I played it, and it was quite exciting, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I did pretty well in the Deku Tree. And then we used to like play it together after that, but I would have to like fight him for the controller. And we used to get the guides for them, and we still have them around here somewhere. They're completely destroyed from us fighting over them, but I think one of them may have syrup from IHOP on them, because I used to take them everywhere and like read them, because I was so obsessed with Zelda at that point when I was little. And I was really, really into Majora's Mask. Like, Majora's Mask was my game. And you couldn't pry me off of it. Like, when we rented it, you couldn't get me off the damn game. And then, like, I liked Harvest Moon in there too, but I was obsessed with Zelda. And I think there was a boy in my class who played Zelda. He didn't like it as much as I did. And when I was little, I thought for a boy to have an earring was the weirdest thing ever, and he would tell me all the time. He was like, Link has an earring, Link has an earring, and I was like, no, he doesn't. And I would get really, really upset because he would like be like talking about Link having this earring, and I was like, that's so weird, boys don't have earrings. And Link had an earring, and I just didn't want to accept it. I don't know if you can hear this, but my brother is cussing. He's playing, I think, Call of Duty. But yeah, so that was, and then we got like ages and seasons, and my brother used to fight me because he didn't want me to go further than him in ages, because I had ages and he had seasons. Like that's how we would do it. If there were two versions of a game, like I would get one and he would get the other. The only game that we shared for the Game Boy was Pokemon Yellow, and we didn't even start sharing that until after I beat it, and I just wanted to beat it. So I got that first, and we got like the Valentine's Day after it came out. And, and then we got a GameCube I think about 3 years ago. So we got it like when the Wii came out. We got a GameCube, and that was because Twilight Princess came out on the GameCube, and we wanted to play it so bad. But I have actually never played Wind Waker or Twilight Princess on my own. Like, I played Twilight Princess to a point, but it was at my sister's and on the Wii, and she sold Twilight Princess, so I never got to play it. What else do I have? We have Link's Awakening. We don't have any of the really original games, just because we don't have the systems. We have Master Quest. My brother has that. My brother has all the newer Zelda games in his room. I have Spirit Tracks, which is currently the newest, and I was a little bit confused on it. I'm a little bit frustrated with it at this point because I don't really enjoy the controls as much as I thought I would, but I do like the fact that you get to play the pan flute or whatever the hell it is. It's quite exciting to be able to play it, and I've been teaching my nephew with Spirit Tracks, like why Zelda is awesome, because that's what you're supposed to do as an aunt. You're supposed to turn them against the moms, right? My sister, my older sister, who's 12 and a half years older than me, is a huge Mario fan. So, like, there's always this rift about Zelda and Mario. Like, when we play Super Smash Brothers, she'll be like Mario, and I'll be Link, and I'll kick her ass. But then Jordan or Austin will come in, and then they'll kick my ass. I call Jordan Toon Link. I think you guys saw the picture yesterday, but he looks like Toon Link. He's like small enough to be him. He is so cute, my nephew. And then his older brother is like, he's really into Mario, but he's like really into Pokemon this year, so I'm sure he'll be like a Pokemon trainer or something for Halloween. And considering that my sister's having another baby, I'll probably be put in charge of taking them trick-or-treating, cross our fingers, so that means I'm going to be able to pick their costumes again this year. So we're going to try and get Jordan into saying he wants to be Toon Link instead of somebody from Toy Story. I don't know, yes. So that's like my Zelda story. I'll post this one later.